Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down.
Witam z tej strony R.B.S, a dzisiaj wiem, 2 odcinki maksymalnie. Jesteśmy właśnie w pewnym miejscu, które pewnie byście już się dowiedzieli gdzie. Jesteśmy w sanktuary. Instytucie. Jestem debilem. Dobra. Mamy to.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Człowiek i instytucja. No to tak, łykniemy na odwagę i lecimy. Co jest do... Wsiądź do windy. No. Dalej.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Moja postać, która teraz jest tutaj, wygląda jako taka patriotka, nie? Bandana amerykańska, oznaczenie amerykańskie, ale to jest oznaczenie enklawy.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Zrobiłem tak, żeby
It has never been easy,
coś tam było.
and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Nie?
Someday, perhaps, we can
To
show them
nagrywam
what we've
dalej.
accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Będę taką broń, która nie jest taka agresywna.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Szkoda, że w Falloutie 76 zrobili tak, że amunicja jest z obciążeniem. Jakby nie była, to bym brał cały czas.
You are here for your son.
O.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh.
I don't know you.
It'll
away.
be okay, Sean.
Father! Father,
Mommy's
help
here
me.
now.
There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
No.
Fascinating, but disappointing.
Teraz tutaj...
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
No. No i właśnie jesteśmy teraz w Instytucie. Należymy teraz do Instytutu trochę. A jestem jako szpieg dla Bractwa. O, terminale, to ja bardzo lubię. Szkoda, że takich zwykłych terminali nie robię. A tak, jak widzieliście tą walkę, co myślicie o tej arenie? Może napiszcie w komentarzach. Bo to... Przerwa. Prawie już jestem. Małe rozmówki. Tutaj to hasło. Dziękuję za otwieranie. Mikroskopy elektroniczne. Tutaj to mogę się zobaczyć trochę ogniwa, czy tam inne amunicje, ale najwięcej też jakieś apteczki lub inne.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh,
Doc,
I don't know.
they weren't kidding.
Most of them
They
have
really
lasted
are
long
here.
past their
Well,
projected
all right.
lifespans.
When Father
If you
told
ask
us,
me,
if you don't
they were
mind my
built
asking,
pretty well.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical system. We maintain and There's a lot of machine. The work we do. So, now...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. If there's anything else...
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single-use... I can't argue with that.
No jak
Even
jesteśmy
so,
przy
I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
przy Instytucie, to
All set.
mam zadanie, żeby zdobyć im ten reaktor do budowy.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Kopisz, kubek,
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Sure. Let's take a look.
To jest trochę takich różnych rzeczy. Na przykład tutaj mamy takie pancerze syntetyczny napierśnik trzeciej generacji, drugiej generacji. Tutaj ma sporo tych rzeczy. No, fajne mają te syntetyczne części. Może nawet coś kupię od niego. Automatyczny laser. To paszowon, bo mówiłem, że jak będę miał jakieś miejsce do sprzedaży, to ja sprzedam. Bo ja takich rzeczy nie potrzebuję. Bo tutaj znajduję rzeczy, na przykład te pancerze to mogę sprzedać i mogę znaleźć gdzieś indziej, zdobyć. Na przykład mogę tam Queens, czy jakoś tak się nazywa to miejsce, to tam może to znaleźć sporo. Dobra, to jest jeszcze hełm. To tutaj jeszcze zbierać muszę. Tylko, że jeszcze mam prochy do sprzedaży. To. Oblot teraz sobie zostawiam, bo jest przydatny do tych klatek dla bandziorów. Ile to jest ciekacza? Typuła na patyku. Jaja skorpiona. Kłamtu to jest jako taka super apteczka. Dla oblot. Mam 200 tych spinek. No tak. Mam sporo tej rzeczy. Muszę to sprzedać, bo nie potrzebuję tylko... To jest... 4000 jest. No bogato. Dobra, jeszcze nie trzeba sprzedać coś jeszcze, a to na przykład. I co jeszcze mogę sprzedać? Paliwo. Nie mam żadnego zużytego. Mogę trochę sprzedać tych rakiet. Nie, szkoda mi. Cleaver 50 jest mocny. 45 nie korzystam, to ją sprzedam. No i tak, mamy teraz ten trzeciej generacji, ten...
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill,
Jak ja wiem, to są te syntetki pierwszej generacji. Drugiej generacji to są te takie jak na przykład ten tutaj sprzedawca. A w trzeciej generacji to już są podobni do ludzi. A syntki, a Nick Valentine jest takim syntkiem
please alert the facilities division immediately.
pierwszej i nie, drugiej i trzeciej generacji. On jest stworzony jako prototyp instytutu. Bo jak to? On był wytworzony, żeby być jako takim prototypem dla rycerzy w ogóle. Żeby zdobyć. Bo oni testowali
Not
te...
yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations.
Hey, Doc.
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must be
Clint,
close to town.
I can't wait for you to see.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me get as our most important. To that end, we've even started to explore the. You probably saw the gorilla.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but...
Great. In any case,
You mentioned medical care?
in that case, you'll want to introduce... He's our top buyer.
Right.
Dr. Volker, you won't find better...
No, ja tutaj tylko tak na chwilę. Tylko... O. Jakby... No to tak,
Dr.
instytut
Holdren's synth gorilla project
stworzył
is showing promising
dwa
results.
takie jak to? Dwa goryla. No. Ja tutaj wchodzę, bo chociaż mam tutaj wejście, to mam lepsze wejście. No zostawiłem ten lepszy hacking, te hakowanie lepsze. I teraz to lepiej wygląda niż przedtem, bo tylko myk i już koniec.
Nice.
Dobra, osłona zniknęła. Tutaj. Laboratorium FV, czy jakiś tak, no. Nie wiem. Jak wygląda na opuszczone, to znaczy, że pewnie już zakończyli korzystanie z nich, tych supermutantów. A tutaj jest poważna rzecz. Bo tutaj gdzieś jest eksperymentalny serum. To jest serum dla Virgila, bo on chciał, żeby zdobyć dla niego antidotum.
Terminal only.
Bo nie chciał już być tym supermutantem. Szkoda, że nie da się tam... Jak to? Poprosić, żeby dołączył do bractwa. Ja to z pompy to zawsze lubię strzelać. To jest trochę do oczyszczenia. Zapomniałem, że też są tutaj szturmochrony. O nie! Teraz nie. Chciałem zgolić jego nogę, bo... Żeby nie mógł mnie gonić. Właśnie po to, żeby nie wystrzelił we mnie. Zapomniałem o tych dziadach. Trochę tutaj oczyszczę, bo tutaj trochę będzie dla bractwa oczyszczenia. Bo jak jesteśmy ku bractwu, przy innej frakcji, to przechodzimy przez to, żeby wejść do instytutu. Bo tak to nie wejdziemy. Jezu, wysyżał zapalniczkę. Te supermutanty to były tutaj... Jak to? Jak tacy... Do testu. Przyda się ten eksperymentalnie. Nie przerobić czegoś tak. Nie wiem. Ale tak, supermutanty to są w każdym Falloutie.
Got it.
No i tak, tutaj syntki pracowały. Mój Boże, jak koty. Wszędzie koty. Ale próbuję zdobyć jakąś raniącą broń, bo... To chyba... No tak, tutaj zwiedzanie instytutu dzisiaj. Jak widzicie, to sporo jest kleju. Co to za odgłosy? Ja muszę otworzyć. Bo się nigdy nie dowiem.
That's it.
Muszę coś zeżreć, bo padnę Jeden. Teraz jem te rzeczy tutaj zdobyte. Gdzie ta milonka? Dwa, dwa. Jezu. Jezu. O mój Boże. Ile HP. Dobrze, to jest ta fasolka, czyli wieprzowina. O Jezu, Nuka-Cola to może mi wyleczyć na raz. Jezu, dobrze, że miałem tę wieprzowinę przy sobie. Tylko jeszcze te rzeczy z ekwipunku. Kur! No tak. No tak.
Nice.
Jak widzicie, potrzebowali strzałna, żeby zrobić te stętki. Jak to odpalić? To jak pamiętam, to jak się odpali, to możemy nawet to wyleczyć. Czy się z radiacji.
That's it.
Nie no, małe zwiedzanko musi być. Zawsze. Bo jak się nie pozwiedza, to się nie pozbiera.
Yes.
No jak zarymowałem. Dobra, chyba to jest sporo rzeczy już. To idziemy. No tak, my idziemy dalej, bo to Madison Lee, bo to bractwo jest bardzo, bardzo ważne. Bo jak to, że nie naprawi tej maszyny, która teraz jest. Jak wszyscy wiedzą. Jak ktoś jest fanem Fallouta, na przykład ktoś grał albo oglądał trójkę lub czwórkę, to wie o co chodzi. Co Madison Lee. Bo tak. Madison Lee musi tam naprawić dla rycerzy tą małą zabaweczkę. Jak naprawi, to jest już koniec tej roboty.
Is it true food supplement
We're all looking forward to
77 has
working
been
with you.
discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please
You're
feel
here.
free to enjoy
Glad you
one of
made
our
it.
other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. When are you going to tell me about
to
this
idziemy dalej.
mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Nie, pan to Madison, bo jest to bardzo ważne. Bo jak nie zrobimy tego, to nie zakończymy.
She's been at it for over
Tutaj będzie
2
Madison.
hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing.
Tutaj
At
mamy
this point, she's just doing it for fun.
granaty przekaźnikowe z tym. Tutaj to, że będziemy mogli...
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do. Anyway, I'm glad. I really hope.
No i teraz dostaliśmy fajną broń, która to jest nie ten laser, ten laser Instytutu, pistolet, czy tylko te granaty, bo te granaty mogą przywołać kilka syntków.
Dr. Lee. Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk. Oh, it's you. You're not authorized...
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word?
Mm-hmm.
Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family.
Right? The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people, yet we hide down. It's not right. I'll make my way back. Tell whoever sent you. Now, for the sake of keeping it, I've been told to you're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way, in case the if nothing else. Speaking of...
Right?
No i mamy teraz Madison Lee w ekipie bractwa. Po to ja tutaj poszedłem do Instytutu, żeby zdobyć ją. I znowu tutaj biłem jestem.
Operating at full capacity. No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be an...
Otwieraj mi tu terminal, bo nie wytrzymię, bo bez...
There we go.
Dziękuję.
I honestly don't know.
Dobra.
I suppose it's yours.
Tu jest amunicja i leki. Znaczy tutaj będę brał po ataku bractwa, bo...
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel
Scanning.
only. Tak, idziemy teraz do tego. Dobra, zrobię jedno zadanie dla Instytutu. Niech wam będzie, żeby... Niech tam będzie im, żeby tak wyglądało.
What now? Dr. Ayo
dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know.
Doctor?
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time. It's nothing perfect. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility...
I'm sure it's best for everyone if this...
Certainly. The results could be... Our main instrument, coursers, hunt.
Right.
They are highly self. What I gather you know. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so, a courser should be more than. Now, unless you need
I'd like to know more about the sin.
fun. Once we then be in those all too often we're.
Jak ktoś chciał wiedzieć, co nam mówił, to lepiej. Dobra. Jak ktoś chce wiedzieć, co tam mówił, to lepiej. Jak chcecie, to jak to? Sobie gdzieś tam zatrzymajcie. Co tutaj mam jeszcze? To daję. Dobra, ja sobie dam... Mogę sobie dodać hakera, że jak mi się nie uda za czwartym razem, to nie ma tego 10, zasada 10 sekund. Tylko mogę hakować dalej. Jak się nie uda. Nie będziecie mieli tego gniwa. Nadzór syntu.
Hi there.
No, więcej tych granatów, fajnie. Ile ten mundur czego kosztuje?
Mankind.
200, biorę.
Defined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Teraz wszystko biorę, żeby kupić sobie ten lepszy, ten drugi pancerz. Jezu. Dobra, idziemy tam. Powolutku, po cichutku. Po cichutku. Setala. Idę najpierw jeszcze do tego sklepu, bo chcę trochę kupić rzeczy. Mam teraz tyle granatów tych do syntków, to będę mógł sobie ich sporo robić. Bo one, te granaty robią tak, że jak rzucę granat, to pojawi się syntek. Tak ma działać. Jak nie pamiętam. Jezu, odgłosy jak od dentysty. A tak, to żeby zdobyć chwilowe zaufanie dla nich. To tutaj jest ten do ojca? Tak.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Ja ci dam. Zaraz ci pompy dam. A tak.
Hey there.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Szybciej przeładowanie fajne to jest. Ma coś innego? Oni są jako ty, że strzał z takich amunicji. Kurde, wkład. Jaki numer? Jezu. Mundur wojska to sobie bierę dalej. 60 bierę. No widzicie? No, to tak. No w ogóle. Paszły z moimi minami. Wszystkie miny paszły. Bo już mam dość tych min. Zawsze wszędzie znajduję te miny i nie mam z nich użytku. To jeszcze... Dobra, ile tam na... Być. Dziękuję. A, jeszcze to. Jezu mój. Website, trochę tam... Przecież... Nie tak. Dziękuję. Ile wciąż nie zniknęło. Dobra. Co jeszcze sobie dam? Debil. Jezu, debil jaki. Wypiłem najlepszy lek z Falloutie. Czyli Nuka-Cola. O nie, młody. Ja to dla ciebie zabieram. A tak, nadzór. Może tak. Dzisiaj zakończę dzisiejszy odcinek. Dziękuję za oglądanie. To było zwiedzanie Instytutu. Trzymajcie się.